Good morning. My name is Jake and I'm on a journey to hitchhike from Thailand to England. I am going to be hiking and trekking in the mountains of Almaty. I have little plan, but I have a route that I'm following. So we're going to start now. Let's get it. Honestly, that gondola is taking the piss big time because I would love nothing more than just to go whoop all the way up. But unfortunately, that doesn't coincide with my goals. I might have messed up here, people. We've got a long way to go. It goes along here, down through this valley, and then all the way up, circling around there. I'm 3 kilometers in, and I can feel myself easing into flow state. I'm seeing every person in front of me as an opportunity for an offensive maneuver. This is pretty fucking steep, mate. I hope the camera does it justice, because this is doing me in, bruv. I think slow and steady wins the race for this one. Okay, this is the first stop of the day. I got my water. I really need to find a better carrier for my water. I got cucumber, Snickers, and some dates. With 5k in, that last kilometer was savage. It was almost a 20% gradient. But I'm just gonna sit here for 15-20 minutes, just chill out, and then I've got that up there all the way round up into these mountains. Yeah. It's a good day. It's a good day. And we go again. So I basically completed the first third of this hike in an hour and 20 minutes. But now the next 2/3 says are going to take me 6 hours. But I'm seeing some serious mountainous action up there, which I'm very much looking forward to. This is a very welcome downhill bit. Oh, yes! Yes! Oh my god! I believe we are going in here and along and maybe up. Cheese! And all the way down there is Almaty. That's where I started today. I got the bus to the very bottom of the mountain, and now we're climbing up. This is now kilometer 8. I finally made it to a bit of a dirt track rather than just straight concrete pavement. At kilometer 11, I've made the executive decision to make a cup of tea. So that's my next thing that I'm looking forward to. Onwards and upwards, as they say. I'm just under halfway into this trail, but I've only done a third of the elevation required. So I'll let you do the maths, but all I know in terms of mathematics is that ain't good for my legs. Just keep swimming. I seem to have made a fatal mistake. I haven't got anything to light my gas stove with. I was meant to bring matches that were on the side at the guy's house I was staying at. I don't have a lighter on me. Fuck, that is not ideal. But if I want to have a warm meal tonight, or a cup of tea for that matter, I need some sort of fire starting implement. That is a rookie error, man. Put my bag over there, and I've come in here looking for a lighter, and I've just found this, and I have just put it back down for camera effect, but it doesn't fucking work. It sparks, but it doesn't light. I've tried to see if I can gypsy flick it, but it wasn't really working. So I'm gonna pocket it, and hopefully it'll work later. Little car, mate. Look at this, bruv. I feel a bit bad just fucking snooping around as well. Back to the business. It's just started to rain. I gotta put my waterproofs on. It's beautiful out here though. I guarantee you the second I put this on, it's gonna stop raining as well. But I'm gonna use this as an opportunity to see if I can actually get my stove to work. That's kind of an excuse for sitting down and having a cuppa. Boom! By the power of God, I've managed to make it work. So now we can have a cup of tea! Yes! Honestly, my morale was getting pretty fucking low at that point, but the fact that I've done it once is giving me hope that I can do it again, which means I can have a hot meal. Also, I've been lugging this fucking camp stove around for 4 months and I haven't used it once. This is the first time I've used it. So if I brought it all the way up here and couldn't use it, I'd be pissed off. I think I'm Albanian. Ooh, I'm an eagle. Posted on the corner selling coca like it's legal. If she catch me cheating, I won't never say I need you. This is so good, man. Let me see if I get a POV. And now we are back on the go. We got another 9.5 kilometers until we reach the end of the trail, and I've just brought out the big guns because it's a bit traily now. At that spot, left no trace, no case, as that famous drill song says. And now we are ascending up into here. Let's go! Progress is slow but steady. So I've just reached ice or snow caps, but these views are absolutely astounding. I've climbed so far 1,000 meters and I've got another 800 meters to climb. It's time and work, I'll tell you that. Just bumped into this man called Ian, He's from London as well. I say as well, I'm not from London, but near enough. What are the chances of that? I haven't seen another guy from England in like weeks. So we've just made it past this dam. Yes, that's a toilet. It's a squatty potty. And we've just stumbled upon this Russian swing. So it would be rude to come all the way up here and not use it.
Yeah, how does it end? Thanks so much.
Oh. We've walked a bit further. The altitude is starting to set in now, but we're at least, what did you say, 3,500, 3,600 meters? We were just doing the maths. Snowdon is like 1,000 meters. So we're like triple the height of that right now. Oh, fuck off. I've just seen this path that goes up there. Okay, so my friend Ian has just left me. Sad times. That up there, I'll show you in a minute, is where I'm going. It doesn't look particularly friendly at all. But right now, little drink, couple dates, a little boogie, and then we're back on the move. Let's go! It's crazy, I've been here like 5 minutes. Completely cleared. I just took a wrong turn, which apparently goes to the peak of a mountain. But right now it's hailing and it's pretty fucking desolate, mate. I'll tell you that for sure. This is hard, bro. Every step is like a challenge, especially with this gradient. I need to make a decision. I think that decision is already made. The map's telling me to go up there. That is up there. And I don't really know how long it's going to take me to hike that 1.7 kilometers to get up there, because that is fucking nuts, bro. Visibility is low, it's hailing, it's gonna get dark soon, altitude is setting in. As much as I want to continue, I think I'm gonna call it here. It's disappointing because obviously I wanted to go up there, but I think it would be stupid, really. I'm not gonna lie, me speaking to the camera now has just convinced myself 100%, but I think that's the smarter move to do. I know my mum would be proud. So that's what we're gonna do. Coming down is ridiculously easier. So my campsite just down by that big rock. Someone's obviously been here already. This big rock here will stop any boulders that come hitting down. I just saw one that just rolled along, which I do not want to get hit with in the night. I'm happy with what we've done today. I've walked 15.3 kilometers. I've gained 1,632 meters in elevation, and it's taken me 6 hours and 50 minutes. So we now have camp. And look at the views, it started to clear up. I haven't used this tent since Cambodia. I've been fucking lugging it around for like an extra 2 months. But in the stance, I know that I'm gonna use it. The only thing that's annoying is my tent only opens on this side, and obviously the view tomorrow morning is all gonna be here. Instead of just opening it and seeing it, I'm gonna open it and have to turn around. Oh my God, my life is so fucking difficult. I think it's safe to say that was the correct decision. I guess you're fucking with the fire, man. Thank God I found that piece of shit lighter, because with the spark, the gas can ignite. So I'm making a little coffee now. Then I think I'm gonna make some food because I am really hungry. I've just spent, I shit you not, like the last half an hour trying to open this can, because all I've got is this like little wallet ninja. But I can't complain because the view has cleared up. Look at this. Wow, wow. Wow. It is 6:10. I'm gonna eat some food, probably eat some more food, have another cup of tea, maybe another cup of coffee, chill out, and then bed. This looks scrumptious. Gruel is served, and it is gruel. Look at that. That is just glorified porridge. Look at the fucking picture on the box as well. I picked it up, I was like, oh, it must just be like a little ready meal. Yeah, no worries, mate, I'll have that. What in the fuck is this? This is the valley that I'm staying in. That's me down there. Today's been pretty savage, I won't lie, but breaking it up with those little like intermittent breaks certainly does the job. So the plan for tomorrow is hike back down, go into the town, maybe restock a couple things, and then go on another hike. I was planning on being out for 3 or 4 days, but honestly at this rate, I can make it down here in like 3 hours. Took me 5.5 to get up. Probably get down in 2.5, honestly. Then walk into town, do the other hike, and then hitchhike back to Almaty. I don't know. You said you'd marry me if I was 23. A zooty right now would be fucking mint, mate. Should have patterned that before I came up here, to be fair. It has just started to snow. the sun is going down, so I'm officially retiring to my tent for the day. That has been an amazing day and I can't wait for tomorrow. Good morning. It's currently 6:30. That was not the best night's sleep of my life, it's got to be said. It was pretty chilly. I have just peeked outside and it is beautiful. Oh my days, this is nuts. So worth being cold. Let's get this day started. It is breakfast time, so I'm gonna have 1 or 2 porridge sachets, probably 2, and then a big old cup of coffee. We're just gonna eat some breakfast, sort my life out, probably pack down and then head all the way back down. I actually feel really good. Considering I had a pretty shit night's sleep, I woke up like 6 times and I was on a slant, so I kept fucking sliding down. But hey ho, that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Breakfast is served. We've got porridge in here, blueberry porridge, some coffee. Obviously, I'm gonna say it one more time, the views just make everything. I'm out of water, so I'm gonna put this snow that's landed on my tent in here and then boil it to make it drinkable. Right, so if I do this a few times, I'll have a full water bottle for the day. You're looking good.
Yeah, it's hard to see the city when you're living in the jungle, and you won't understand dealers if your parents funny, and when you with the robbers.
That is the tent put away down there. I'm just having a little cup of tea, and then we're gonna finish packing up. I'll make our way back down. It's starting to really warm up, which is lovely, because my toes are a little bit shivery. I've just packed everything away, I finished my cup of tea, and now we are ready to go. As usual, no trace, no case. This spot has been possibly, no, in fact it has been the nicest, most beautiful camping spot I've ever stayed at. Let's get it moving. The beauty of this is now that I've drank all my water, my bag is a lot lighter, but also all of this is strictly downhill. Down, 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 the whole way. So I can just take in the scenery and enjoy the walk. That is cold, what? Fucking hell, man. That is very cold. That is my shower for the day. Following someone else's footsteps, because otherwise I will find myself a foot deep in the snow. Oh, like that, like that. And just get my socks soaked, which is not what I want first thing. Let's start moving. After that shower of some description, I'm feeling awake and ready to chop up some of these miles. So I'm just gonna put my head down and get strolling. And we are going all the way down this valley. I don't know if you can make out, but in the very distance, that's Almaty. So that's where I'm gonna be tomorrow. Wow, this trail, when it's not foggy and freezing cold, is beautiful. What more can you ask for a Tuesday morning? After a strenuous 5 kilometers on my knees, we have now reached tarmac again. The poles are away, and I'm like a kilometre away from my first stop. So I've just rocked up at the little skiing village. It's like a resort type thing. It's kind of bougie. This is not somewhere I can afford to be. And now we go all the way to the bottom of the mountain. We're basically following the cable car now, but obviously it's gonna be a lot slower than the cable car. I reckon it's probably gonna take me an hour and a half to 2 hours, and then I can find some lunch, like some actual warm food that isn't gruel. That'd be quite nice. But honestly, I'm feeling great. Obviously it's all downhill, so it's not really an issue at all. So I think I'm only gonna need that one break. Back over the sketchy ass bridge we go. We've got like 3 kilometers to go. We're almost at the big dam, which is like my second checkpoint, and then it's just all the way back down. I'm making really good time as well. I just saw on the map this flight of stairs that cuts out all of that route. But right now, coming down, this is the one. I'm seeing people coming up, they're sweating their nut off. It's not ideal. But for me, this is a winner. And just like that, we've finished hike number 1 of Almaty. But I'm very happy to be done. I need to get some water, have like a nice meal, and then I can walk to the next hike. It's all go today. Every day's a day to win. I managed to get water in the form of 1 litre bottles, and they ran out of 1 litre, so I got 500 ml. I'm gonna decant them into the things I already had. No hot food, unfortunately, but I've got food which I can make hot. Food has been eaten. I've taken necessary ginger requirements, those being anti-sun protection. So we're gonna walk to this next walk, and then walk it. Funnily enough, my collarbones are hurting and my legs are hurting. But it's only a 14-kilometer walk that's supposed to take 6 hours, so it's not really even a walk, is it? This road here marks the beginning of this next hike. I've just had a look, it says it's 14 kilometers, and the first 5 are a ridiculous fucking gradient. I think in 5 kilometers I climbed like 600 meters. So that's gonna be really, really fun. I just had a quick call with my mum and I think that initiates the start of this walk. The poles are out, I'm on the fucking ground instead of like the tarmac. Right, let's go. We've got a lot of distance to cover in not a very big period of time. I'm 20 minutes in and this might have been a mistake. The first 5k is just this. Each step is like 15-20 centimeters. Come on, like imagine throw and catch. I will catch you. We've just climbed up those hell stairs, so we reached with this view, which is stunning. And I've just looked on the map and it says that that is the most savage part of the walk, but I'm kind of racing those guys as well, which is hard because I've got maybe like 15-16 kilos on my back and they've just got a bottle of water each. That part of the trail can suck a dick. That was not fun. Yesterday I was up there and I've basically come all the way down this valley into this town and up here. These are me with my boys. Oh, don't know who that is.
You tell me, this is my video.
Okay. I've only done like 2.8k in an hour and a half, but I'm reaching the peak and then it's all just, probably not all, but a majority of it's downhill.
Yeah!
We've made it to the waterfall.
Yes, of course, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah!
Ah. Getting soaked. I'm getting soaked. Yeah, nah. I'm literally soaked. What am I doing? I'm getting absolutely soaked, but it's so worth it. Look at this. This is my shower of the day. This is. Look at this guy, man. He's fucking nuts. This is the outcome of those pics. God damn it, man. But at least I got some more water. Oh, no, it's awesome. I'm having a great time. It's such a blessing to have met these guys. They're very religious. They're Muslim, and they're very religious to the point where they won't take pictures of their faces. So even like I asked them to take a picture of me in front of the mountain, they said no, we can't do it. I knew that in Islam you can't have pictures depicting like Allah or animals anywhere, but I didn't realise that there was another level to the point where you can't even take pictures of humans or animals. So they got one photo at the waterfall with their face like facing the waterfall, but it's interesting to see like different types of cultures and religions all over. But they are so cool. I've had the absolute best afternoon. They've helped me all the way. They were teaching me some Russian, I've been teaching them some English, and it's going to be a shame that I have to leave them, but it is what it is. I've just parted way with my newfound Kazakh alliance, and I am now heading into nothing short of complete and utter beauty. There's wild horses roaming everywhere. It reminds me of the New Forest without all the prickly bushes. I've got 5k to go, apparently, until I get to this like boffy type thing. I've really got my hopes up for this boffy. I mean, if it's not, then I can just pitch my tent. It's not that big of a deal, but I would love to experience it. Bloody beautiful, lad. But yeah, now we just got to get our head down before the sun gets down, really. This is an absolutely glorious walk. I feel like this is such a great way to finish up my 2 days hiking around. Obviously tomorrow I've got a little bit to get to the main road and then hitchhike back in, but that's light work, really. But the past 2 days have been proper hardcore hiking. Some of those gradients are actually not all right, mate, especially with my pack. It's not like I'm doing SAS training, is it? So can't really complain. This place is unreal, literally unreal. This is the dream, man. This is actually the dream. This is the hiking equivalent of red pill or blue pill. I wonder which one I should go for. Imagine after all this, a fucking piece of wood is what takes me down. Oh yeah! I'm really starting to be in pain now. My bag is absolutely killing. I can feel the oncoming of a blister, and I'm just really tired from last night. I didn't really get much sleep. However, we are nearly there. Just got to plod on, do the last like 2.5k. Turns out it was not 5k, it was like another 8 or 9k to this place. This, by the way, is just like a taster run. So obviously I've been hitchhiking for the past, well, like 3 months, but this journey I've hitchhiked from Bangkok all the way up through Thailand into Laos, all the way through China, bordering like Mongolia, and then I've come into Kazakhstan. That is the first part of my journey done, which I've documented on TikTok, not on YouTube. But now I've got this GoPro and I'm gonna start making videos. So this next stage of my journey is pretty fucking savage, mate. I'm going to Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan and Uzbekistan. Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan are going to be very remote. I'm going to make a video on the Pamir Highway. If you don't know about the Pamir Highway, it's like one of the most remote, beautiful roads in the world. I don't know how far it stretches for, but it borders Afghanistan for a significant amount of time, and the views just look stunning. So I just wanted to like do a couple days out just to like have a warm-up to see how I'd cope. And I think I've held up pretty good. Rule number one of traveling, I found, especially traveling as I travel, is to have no expectations, have zero expectations. I've officially fucked that today. All of today I've been going on about, oh, Boffy, I can't wait to be in the Boffy, that's gonna be so and if like, but there's only one way to find out. Also, I just found out there's snow leopards up in the mountains and there's bears in the bit that I've just walked in. I'm still kicking it, and what did I just say about getting your hopes up? I just walked past what turns out to be a resort. And I was like, is there somewhere to stay? Is there somewhere like eco lodge thing? Yeah, there's an eco lodge and it costs $200 a day. $200, like USD. So now I gotta sleep in my tent again tonight, which, I mean, it is what it is. It's not a huge deal. Like, it's just the fact that I got so gassed up about sleeping in a Boffy, bruv. That'll be a shut up, mate. Fuck's sake. Hey ho. You live and you learn. I feel like I learn more than I should, but oh, that's a nice little camping spot. So yeah, now I'm kind of just on camping scouting duty. I may have found some sort of a solution, and it lies across this bridge. There's like 3 waterproof hut thingies which seem intriguing, so I'm gonna check them out. I don't know who they're owned by, I don't know if they're happy and smiley, I don't know if they're willing to let me stay, but that's never stopped me before. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that looks like a fucking glamping tent, mate. You win some, you lose some, and I lost one, and I may have just won instantly. I also want to be quite subtle because I don't want to get thrown out or like sussed out before I even attempt to stay in it. I think I'm going to go for a walk and then maybe come back. Long story short, I am now sleeping in here. This table was in the middle, and it had this green mat on, so I've just put this green mat down. I'm going to put my roll mat down, my sleeping bag on, and then when it gets dark I'm going to pull this down, and then I've got myself a little bedroom, mate. What the fuck is going on? This is crazy. I know I'm not very energetic, but it's just because I'm absolutely knackered and everything hurts. So right now I'm just making some food. I got a coffee on the go here, and we've got the gruel, but I've added some sausage. Right, my coffee's just gone everywhere. Luckily I got some bog roll. What a respectful guest, just spilling bare shit everywhere. I can't stand losing, I can't. Gruel is served with some sausage and my coffee, so I'm going to enjoy this. It is 9 o'clock, I'm absolutely shattered, so I'm going to go to bed. I will catch you all in the morning. Good morning. I look like a nun. Last night was a lot better sleep. I woke up again like 3 times, but I wasn't on a slope and it was a lot more comfortable. I got my little head scarf on, which is keeping me nice and warm. But look at this place that I found. I actually cannot believe that I found this place yesterday. I'm just praying no one comes and like shouts at me, but I've got a whole like gazebo just stranded in the middle of nowhere all to myself. I am aching so much. I don't want to get up. But that's the reality of what I've got to do. I've got to get up, I got to move. Oh god. That was my bed for the night. I am now going to do a bit of washing up and have a bit of a shower, although this water is freezing. Right, let's go. That is enough of that. So cold. Glad I took it like a man, though. Jesus. If there's one thing to wake you up in the morning, it is a freezing cold dunk. So now I just need to finish packing away all this, and then we are ready to make a move. And just like this, I was never here. Time to move. Day 3 officially commences now. I've got like 1.5 kilometers to get to the main road. Need to find a bin for this. It honestly feels so good just to wake up, pack my stuff away and just get walking. Like everything I do is purely based on me, and if I don't get up then I don't move. But it's nice, it's like a real feeling of self-responsibility, but also so calming at the same time. There's loads of cows around here, chilling out, maxing, relaxing, now cool. Right, we've reached the main road. It's now like, I don't know, 20-30 kilometers down here. As it turns out, I don't even need to hitchhike. I've just had a look on the Yandex Go map, which is like it's like the Kazakh maps, and there's a bus going the way that I need to go. So I've got like a 20-minute walk, and then there's a bus stop, and the bus takes an hour to get into the city. So that is a bonus. So now I'm officially back into like civilization. There's a proper road here, and I'm just thinking how amazing the past few days have been. Obviously, as I said previously, I used this as like a little warm-up to see if I'd be able to cope out in the wilderness on my own. It was good to put myself out there, and I think I've succeeded. I've had some amazing experiences. I've eaten some done-out food. I've hiked ridiculous amounts. Yesterday I did 43,000 steps, so now I think I'm very much ready for my next leg of the journey, which is all of Kyrgyzstan, and then I'm going to explore all of Kyrgyzstan. That's going to be the next video, and then the next video after that is going to be the Pamir Highway, which is the one that I'm a bit nervous about but also extremely excited. But now let's just go back into town, get a nice hot meal, a warm coffee, and hopefully a shower, because a shower would be quite nice. We've made it back to my couch surfing host's house, but unfortunately no one is in, and there's only one spare key. So there's someone else that's staying here, but they've just left to do something. So he's very kindly said that he's going to cycle here, let me in, and then go back to work, which is really, really kind of him. He's such a lovely man. So I think I'm going to try and get some food and then come back so he can let me in.